What's up, friendos? It's me, it's Exotic MTG, and we're here for Chris Cardone. He wanted 2 packs of Scars of Mirrodin, and that's what he's going to get. He found us on Discord, the link's down below. He went to the Sponsor a Pack channel, and while he was there, he looked at what was available, and he saw these 2 beautiful pieces of Scars of Mirrodin. Purchased them from me, and we're opening them now here for all of you to see. So good luck to you, Chris. I am definitely rooting for you. We want to see some spicy meatballs in here. All right, here we go. If you've got the time, please hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe and the notification bell would be grand. Spell bombs are great. Oh, Corpse Cur, nice. Necropede. Ogre Gear Grabber. You know what? We need to go over these uncommons. No reason to go fast over these. Necropede is a 1/1 for 2, and it has Infect. Of course, we all know Infect. When Necropede is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, you may put a -1/-1 counter on target creature. So what Infect is, for those of you that don't know, because you know what? Some of you might not know what Infect is. If your opponent ever gets hit for 10 Infect damage, then they lose the game. So essentially they have half of their life available from the start if your deck is an Infect deck. So if, like, Necropede here was to hit your opponent, like there are no blockers, you put it down on turn 2, and then on turn 3 you attacked and you hit, they'd have 1 damage of Infect. And if they ever had 10, they would lose the game. So that's what Infect is. That's why this set is so good, is because there's a bunch of Infect cards in here. Ogre Gear Grabber, 4 and 2 red for 4/4. Whenever Ogre Gear Grabber attacks, gain control of target equipment an opponent controls until end of turn. Attach it to the Ogre Gear Grabber. When you lose control of that equipment, unattach it. Trigger of Mending. Pay 2 for this artifact. Trigger of Mending enters the battlefield with 3 charge counters on it. You can pay 2 white and tap it, put a charge counter on it. Or you can pay 2 and tap it, remove a charge counter from Trigger of Mending. Target player gains 3 life. So you can just have that on your side and just tap it every now and then and get yourself some life. And we have for our rare a Horde Smelter Dragon. It's a 4 and 2 red for 5/5 flyer. Destroy target artifact for 4. Horde Smelter Dragon gets +X/+0 until end of turn, where X is that artifact's converted mana cost. Do we have a foil? No, we don't, but we have a poison counter. So for those of you that didn't know what poison was, these are the poison counters that you can collect and use in your games if you have an Infect deck. So you can put your dice on here and just kind of keep track. Or if you have just a bunch of these, you can just, hey, here, I just hit you for 1. You can put that in front of you. And it's just a way to really upset the old opponent. If I remember right, Corpse Cur is pretty good. One of the commons that we had here. It's a 2/2 for 4. It has Infect. When it enters the battlefield, you may return target creature card with Infect from your graveyard to your hand. So it's a way to get a card back that has Infect. All right, over here to the second pack. Hopefully we can get something super spicy. For those of you who don't know, Mox Opal is in here. I wish. Wouldn't that be crazy? You know, with Zendikar, the original Zendikar set, they put priceless treasures in some of their packs. So that was pretty cool. So you could actually get Power 9 in the original first print run of Zendikar. Just a little food for thought there for you. Let's see. Infect here. This has protection from artifacts. Since we're on the Infect talk here, we'll separate the Infect cards and just kind of go over what some of those do. But there's also Metalcraft. Those are great. Metalcrafts are great. Like Carapace Forger, that's a great card for a common especially. Liquid Metal Coating is our first uncommon. It's a 2 costing artifact. Target permanent becomes an artifact in addition to its other types until end of turn. Rusted Relic has Metalcraft. Rusted Relic is a 5/5 golem artifact creature as long as you control 3 or more artifacts. The third and final uncommon is a Tangle Angler, which is pretty good. It's a 1/5 for 4, but it has Infect, and you can pay a green. Target creature blocks Tangle Angler this turn if able. Infect counters also hit creatures, right? And they actually stay there. So let's say he has a 3/3 creature, right? Or let's just use, it don't work. Let's use this as an example, right? So he blocks with the Blister Grub, and I hit him for 1, and then the Blister Grub gets a -1/-1 counter on it. So that's what that is all about. All right, our rare or mythic. Ooh, Venser the Sojourner. That is sweet. Is there a mythic? Not mythic. A foil? No, but wow. Okay, so we snag a Venser in here. This card was legit when this was standard. He's still pretty cool. A Planeswalker from Scars of Mirrodin. Okay, there's also Elspeth Tyrell. And what is it? Koth? Is Koth in Scars? I can't remember if he's in, or that, a new Phyrexia. 3, a white and a blue for this 3 loyalty Planeswalker named Venser. You pay 2, exile target permanent you own, return it to the battlefield under your control at the beginning of the next end step. -1 creatures are unblockable this turn, or -8 you get an emblem with whenever you cast a spell, exile target permanent. Venser is legit. I do not know the price, but luckily we have an editor for that reason. Let's just go ahead and look at the Infect cards that we have in here. Infect, we'll keep Metalcraft as well. Infect, 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 Metalcraft, Metalcraft, Infect. There's our poison counter. Infect. Okay, so we'll go over Proliferate too. So that's pretty sweet from this set. This has Metalcraft and Metalcraft. So another thing with Proliferate. So remember we talked about the 1/1 counters, -1/1 counters of Infect on other creatures. So if I were to Proliferate, that creature would then have, you know, an extra -1/-1 counter on it. So you could actually force them to get more -1/-1 counters even until they die. So that's pretty sweet. This was a really fun opening. The fact that we got our Venser is pretty sweet. I almost called him Soren. Good luck in your pack openings. I hope you contact us soon. We'll see you on the flip side. Bye-bye.